Hi, we're here today at the Science Center of Montreal to go into an exhibit called The Horizon of Khufu. This exhibit has been put up by the Santa Fe and a VR company from Paris. The exhibit has been in multiple cities around the world already, from Shanghai to New York, soon, and Paris, and now it's in Montreal. The experience takes you back thousands of years to ancient Egypt, where you can experience funeral rites of ancient kings and look into the pyramids of Giza.
So Horizon of Khufu is an immersive expedition. It's a format that we created at Emissive under the name Excurio. And those are 45-minute adventures that you can live and share with your loved ones, and in which you are in total immersion in different monuments, different environments, and you can walk freely inside big spaces in virtual reality. And you do that while you are with your friends and family, and you get a lot of information, a lot of knowledge into the storytelling. Horizon of Khufu is our second immersive expedition, and it brings the visitors inside Egypt as it is now, but also as it was 4,500 years ago during the reign of King Khufu. And so you understand how this pyramid was built, what was its purpose, its history, and you can access all the corridors and rooms of the pyramid, and also access different spaces that are impossible to access in real life. And we also reconstructed the Giza Plateau as it was before, and so the different temples, and we'll attend the funerals of King Khufu even at the end.
Yeah. What is the process of selecting which events and spaces that you're creating an immersive exhibit about? You said this was the second one?
Yes.
What was the first one?
So the first immersive expedition was Eternal Notre Dame.
Okay.
It's about the cathedral in Paris. The third one is Life Chronicles. It's about history of life. And this one, we travel back in time hundreds of millions of years ago to understand how life developed until now.
Okay.
And the one that is being launched in 1 month from now is about the beginning of Impressionism.
Okay. And so how do you select those specific topics?
So we try to select first topics that we like at Excurio, that are interested for us, but also topics that we think are universal. So we can gather a large audience all over the world, like in most countries, but also in different age groups. So it can be seen by the whole family, from the children to the grandparents.
Great. And so I want to ask a little bit about the setup here in Montreal, and like what was the process of having this exhibit set up, the collaboration with the Science Center, etc.
Yeah. So Horizon of Khufu right now is shown in France, in 3 cities, in China also in 3 cities, in London as well. And Montreal is our first launch of Horizon of Khufu in North America.
Okay.
We collaborate here in Montreal with a File Center, and we are very glad about this collaboration. And so we bring the whole content and also the technology to our different partners, to Montreal as well, and FI is using that to create their own venue and to build the space, to market the project in the area.
And so this has been open for just under a week now, right here in Montreal.
Yes.
What has the reaction been so far of people that have come in, and your initial thoughts on how it's been in the city?
Yeah, so I was very, very happy to see that the visitors here really enjoy the experience. And there are already a lot of tickets sold. So I'm really hoping the best for the experience here in Montreal, and more generally for the format immersive expedition. So I would say that the start is very, very good.
I feel like immersive experiences and virtual reality exhibits have been making quite a large wave in the art world for the last couple of years. I'm wondering what your thoughts on that are, and what kind of role do you think immersive experience like this plays within galleries and exhibit spaces, and what do you think it brings for people to take away from it?
So I think there is a bright future for immersive experiences in terms of sharing knowledge, improving the understanding of our heritage about culture, and how, because the immersive expedition can do one thing very, very efficiently, is creating a context that we are involved in. So when we are in Horizon of Khufu, we are in Egypt, and we visit the pyramid exactly like how we would visit it in real life. And so it creates this involvement, this engagement, and it creates then an understanding of this monument of Egypt, and it also creates this like emotional link between a monument, between a character, that I think is very important to better understand and history, life in general. And so I think immersive experiences will develop, and in the educational field, definitely.
Yeah, I'm curious to know, like, because there's so many specific details and archaeological elements, obviously, to this exhibit. What is the kind of research and study that goes into making an experience like this, and like how long does that take? What does that process look like?
It takes about 2 years to create an immersive expedition, and the first 6 months are a lot of researches. Back and forth with experts. So in the case of Horizon of Khufu, we worked with Peter Manuelian, who is a great Egyptologist working at Harvard, the expert on the Giza Plateau in Egypt. He really brought all his knowledge to the project, and he also validated all the reconstructions that we created of the pyramid and its surroundings. So it's all like scientifically validated by Peter and his team.
Okay. Great. And I guess I just wanted to ask, what do you hope for people to gain out of this experience when they come in? Like, I think one of your staff members was telling me it's been sold out for the next 4 weeks, so there's going to be a lot of folks coming in and out of the space. What do you hope for people to gain out of it?
So I really hope that the visitors will get a better knowledge of the pyramid, Egypt, and history as a whole. I think for me it's also very important that it creates also a bonding between the different visitors that are doing the experience. So if you do it with your friend and family, it really creates something between you during the experience and after. And I think that's very important as well, because we often see virtual reality as like a individual experience, whereas in this case it's really something that you do together. You see each other inside the experience, you can communicate before, during, and after the experience, and so I think it's really bonding.
Great. Was there anything else that I didn't ask that you wanted to add about the process of making this or the exhibit itself?
No, I think we're pretty much we pretty much covered everything.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.